Hello and welcome to MPS Cricket Ground. This is Area 9 Premier League Season 9. Match number 4. And this tournament is conducted by Roundtable India and presented by Kamadhenu Next Double Rib TMT Bar, powered by Alkaloids, Freebird Retreat, Rap Trap, Optima Polymers, Clarion Talent Forge, DE Account and Tax, Puneet Agarwal and 𝗬𝗏𝗃. And this tournament is supported by AK Sports, Ghazal Surana, KB Jewelers, Add-on Concepts, Belgian, MVL Production and Broadcasting, who is bringing this match live to you. Sparkles, Nag Mangapati, Dachepalli Publishers, SC Supernova, Clarks in Suits, Ragi and Ragi Enterprises, Lorvet, AN, Raj Mataz 30 and Plylam. Okay. Match number 4, Mavericks taking on Capital Heroes. Capital Heroes won the toss and elected to field first. And here goes the first ball. Runs straight away, big chase for the fielder. Manages to keep the ball within the boundary line. Openers for Mighty Mavericks, Vignesh and Ashish. And the skipper Mukesh Gilada with the new ball. That's a well-directed delivery. Targeting the stumps, not giving much room for the batter. Oh, there's some extra bounce and turn. There's a slip in place. Keeper is up onto the stumps. The batsman naturally would want to play it on the back foot, but he's beaten by the extra bounce. That's in the air, but didn't carry to the fielder. Played very fine. Big chase, but the ball wins the race. First boundary of the innings. And overall, a good over. Just 6 runs from it. Second over to be bowled by Umang Daga. Is playing his first match in this tournament. Got 63 wickets in 83 matches. Right arm medium bowler coming over the wicket. Slight width of the offside. And he takes the aerial route. Beautiful square cut by Ashish, the first ball that he faced. He timed it beautifully. There's enough pace on that delivery. He simply needed to time it. A similar delivery, but it's even wider. So an extra run. Back-to-back wides. Towards the leg side this time. Second boundary of the over. Technically 10 runs from just 2 deliveries. Picked up the pace nicely. Excellent connection with the bat. Swings big and misses. It looks like something is damaged out there. It's a windshield. Not sure whether it's a windshield or the side glass. Gone! Look at the celebrations. They are special because a batter of this caliber, when he's in full form, taking you for a ride, hitting boundaries and sixes, and when you take that wicket, the celebration is entirely at next level. That's a ripper. That's a very good variation of length. The previous one, which he has hit for a maximum, was short of a length. Probably he was expecting another short ball or probably the overpaced one. But that's a perfect Yorker to clean him up. Ashish gone for 14 runs after facing 6 deliveries. The strike rate of 233.33. 16 runs and a wicket. Two overs completed. Mighty Mavericks 22 for 1. Ankit Gupta is a new batter. And Agarwal to bowl the third over. Bounce and turn for Atishay Agarwal. That should be a boundary. No one in the deep, behind the square. And Vignesh gets his second boundary. Very balanced, very well balanced shot that was. Better line. That's a boundary because over the infield, the outfield is very quick. Played it on the bounce. That's a brave shot from Vignesh. He moves on to 14 from 10 deliveries. There's a good amount of turn that he's able to generate. Atinshay Agarwal. Only a couple of boundaries in that over. Mighty Mavericks 30 for 1 after 3 overs. After that first expensive over, Umang Daga gets another one. So he comes back to ball his second. And he's being greeted with a maximum by Ankit Gupta. It was slightly overpitched. That was dispatched over long off for a maximum. And Ankit Gupta opens his account in style. Immediately reduces the pace and bowls a slightly shorter one, but missed on the line on that occasion. On the leg stump line. Nice flick. That's the previous maximum. It's just edged. He tried to defend the ball. Still, he got a boundary. Ankit Gupta, 10 runs from 2 deliveries. Strike rate 500. Very good comeback delivery from Umang. Shot. Towards deep extra cover. He's only dealing in boundaries and maximums. Even though both the boundary riders are in front of the square, he managed to find the gap. Once again, but that went straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. After completion of the power play, Mighty Mavericks 47 for 1. It's a very important match for them. They lost their first. It looks like they made their mind up and came misfield, and that will run for boundary. The skipper is not happy with that effort. $50 up for Mighty Mavericks in 4.3 overs, 51 for 1. Looking for 2. However, Vignesh didn't want to take the risk. Just a single this time. That's a no ball, declared, given by the umpire Nawaz. That's a free hit. That's up in the air. Will be taken, but no harm done. This one was given as a no ball because it pitched outside the strip and also bounced once again, even before reaching the batter. Just 8 runs from that over. Mighty Mavericks 55 for 1 after 5 overs. Vishal Jain comes into bowl. The 6th over. Driven to deep cover for a couple of runs. Should be a wide. Overall, 4 extras have been given in this inning so far. 3 wides and 1 no ball. That's up in the air. Catch it is the call. Long off and takes it. A brilliant catch under the lights. Looking into that black sky. Looking for that small white leather ball. Keeping his eyes open. Brilliant catch at the end. 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗲, the fielder. And the partnership is broken. A 35-run partnership. And Vignesh gone for 22 to facing 21 deliveries. Very good catch at the end. Mavericks 58 for 2 in 5.3 overs. Oh, edge. And that may run for boundary. Lucky runs for Prabdeep. He's a new batter. And he's off the mark straight away. That comes off the pad. Another good over. 8 runs and a wicket. 6 overs completed. Mighty Mavericks 63 for 2. That's in the gap. Should have been stopped. Didn't have to move much. Punches it on the back foot. A little sloppy effort. There's a good throw. That's another extra run. 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗃𝗲𝗏 bowling his second over. Two noises, it's bat and pad. A very good delivery. A little bit of extra bounce. He punches it towards deep point for a single. Wanted to play a late cut with no connection with the bat. Last ball of the over. Hits it hard down the ground, straight to long off. 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗲 takes a single and will keep the strike. 7 overs completed, 71 for 2. Pitched outside the leg stump. Wanted to play it fine. Just got a bit of touch. And then it gets a single. 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗃𝗲𝗏 bowling his last over. Slightly shorter in length. Single towards long on. Rather, it's 𝗪cie, the bowler, 𝗪𝗁𝒽, bowling his first. Current run rate is looking healthy, almost 10 runs on over. And with that, the projected score is close to 150. It's a no ball and followed by a free hit. Bounces twice before reaching the batter. It's a fielder at 𝗃𝗂𝗹𝗃𝗃. He will keep it to single That's up in the air. The fielder had no idea where the ball was. Fielder at deep point. A boundary to finish it. 8 overs completed. Mavericks 81 for 2. And it's time for the drinks break. The game resumes after the drinks break. And that's a cracking shot through the covers. Manish Goyal comes into ball the 9th over. And Ankit Gupta dispatches it for 4. Excellent running between the wickets. Early call from 𝗵𝗃𝗃. And a quick run between the wickets. Flighted delivery, thick inside edge. Will only get a single. Low full toss. It's straight to long on. A dot to finish the over. 9 runs from it. After completion of 9 overs, 89 for 2. Should be close. Maybe off the bat, that is. Maybe the impact is outside the off stump. This one is for sure. Surely the impact is outside the off stump. Vishal Jain bowling his second over. Got a wicket in his first. Down the track and misses. That's up in the air. Catch it is a call. But Mukesh couldn't reach it in time. A couple of runs to 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Superb delivery. Flighted Yorker. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 had no other option than defending it. That's a wide down the leg side. And more runs as well. They're looking for 2. Keeper is the only one who's after the ball, along with the third man. Because that's a huge vacant area. No fine leg, no square leg. Last ball of the over. That's huge. That's out of the park. A maximum to finish the over. Let's look at that shot once again. Comes from the meat of the bat. It was powerfully struck. _100 up for mighty Mavericks for the loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. So very good throw from the deep, however not close enough to the stumps. Meanwhile, the batters pushed for the second run. That's up in the air. As it cleared the boundary, yes it does. A maximum towards deep mid-wicket. Brilliantly covered shot. Advances, stretches his leg and goes again. But this time, a fielder underneath it and he drops. And rubbing salt on the wound, that goes for boundary as well. That could be an expensive drop. It comes from the bottom of the bat. And Prabdeep moved to 40. Goes again. Will it be taken? No. How many times do you see 2 opportunities in 2? Both are dropped and both go for boundary. You should really feel for the bowler here. But the effort in the deep is impeccable. Edge. On that over, plus 2 drop catches. 11 overs completed. Mighty Mavericks 119 for 2. The current run rate climbed up to 10.82. Prabdeep 46 of 24 and Ankit Gupta 28 of 17. In the last 5 overs, they managed to squeeze 56 runs with a run rate of 11.2. 56 runs without losing a wicket. And this is a huge partnership between these two. Vishal Jain bowling his third over. Not the line he wants to start the over off. Now he's coming around the wicket. A wide, an extra run. Prabdeep on 46. That's an overthrow. He's going for the second. Trouble at the striker's end. It looks like he made it. Nothing is going in favor of Capital Heroes here. Catches are being dropped. Extras have been given in terms of wides and also overthrows. That's up in the air, should be taken. And finally, they got the wicket that they've been looking for. And Prabdeep has gone for 48, just 2 runs short from his personal milestone of a half century. But most importantly, he has given a very good stance. An explosive innings has come to an end. Prabdeep gone for 48 after facing 27 deliveries. That includes 5 boundaries and 2 maximums. Sunny Sahai, the catcher, he didn't make any mistake. So third wicket down for Mavericks for 127 in 11.4 overs. 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗲 joins 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗲 in the middle. And he's off the mark straight away. That's up in the air, catches the call and taken. What an over this is to take both the set batters. Vishal Jain makes a huge difference here. Last man to go is 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗲. Simple catch taken by Ankit. He made 32 runs in 19 deliveries with the help of 4 boundaries and 1 maximum. Want to play it across, takes the top edge. And it's a simple catch. 12 overs completed, 128 for 4. Current run rate, it's still over 10. It's 10.67 at the moment, and they would be looking to go past 160. Still 3 overs to go. And plenty of firepower left for Mavericks. New batter, Darshil Shah, who will be at the non-striker's end. And look at the turn. It almost pitched in the leg stump line and turned past the off stump. Punches on the back foot. Akshat gets a single and Darshil will be on strike for the first time. Along with the turn, he's getting some extra bounce as well. Atinshay Agarwal. Played with the turn. The 2 fielders going for the second run. And they get it comfortably. straight to the fielder. It's a good over so far. Just 3 runs and last ball to go. "13 overs completed, 132 for 4. A very good over. Just 4 runs from it in Atishay's last over. 3 overs, 20 runs, and he goes wicketless. Overall 6 overs. 6 bowlers have been used. Atishay and Vishal Jain completed their quota, and now Mukesh Gilada will be bowling the 14th over. And they have plenty other options to bowl the last over. Umang Daga has 1, Sunny Sahai has 2, and DJ Manish has 1. Another good running. There's another good running opportunity. That's close. That's close. And the umpire thinks it's plumb. And he raises his finger. And Mukesh Gilada gets his first wicket. Not much of a footwork there. Just tried to play it across. Misses. And that Shield has gone for 5 after facing 7 deliveries. Mavericks lost half their side for 134 runs in 13.4 overs. The new batter is 𝗪𝗃𝗃. Last ball of the over. And that's played over backward point. A boundary to finish the over. 6 runs and a wicket from it. 14 gone. Mavericks 138 for 5. So the captain's choice is to go with DJ Manish to bowl the last over. Slightly short in length. Very well fielded. Keeping it to single. Completely moved across, premeditated. He knows where the caps are. The fine leg fielder is up in the circle and he had no chance. Look where he went. Almost went onto that wide line. Played it across with good connection with the bat. Going for the second. The throw is towards the wrong end. Couldn't time it well, but the placement is wonderful. Towards straight long on. Straight onto the side screen. Second boundary of the over. The score moves on to 149. Two byes. $150 up for Mavericks. 151 for 5. And last ball to go. A couple of runs to finish the over. 153 for 5 Mavericks. It's a 15-run over. That's a very good score considering these conditions, these playing conditions. And looking at the batting card, top order, everybody contributed. Vignesh 22 of 21, Ashish 14 of 6, Ankit Gupta 32 of 19, and the highest scorer Prabdeep 48 of 27. And at the end, Satyadev, some fireworks, 16 of just 7 deliveries. Overall, 13 extras. And in the bowling card, Vishal Jain stands out with 3 overs, 28 for 3. Mukesh Gilada and Umang Daga got a wicket each. And when they come to bat, Capital Heroes need 154 runs to win this match. We'll be back after the innings break. Audio. Welcome back to the chase. This is match number 4 of Area 9 Premier League Season 9. The match between Capital Heroes and Mighty Mavericks. Capital Heroes have won the toss, invited Mavericks to bat first, and they've put a humongous total of 154 runs on board. And the chase begins now. Openers DJ Manish and the skipper 𝗀𝗫𝗃𝗃. Akshat Patruka with the new ball. Boundary riders are at long on and at deep point. He shows his intent. Mukesh tried to go big from the first delivery itself. Not much of a connection. And immediately change in the field. Deep point is pulled in, and there's a mid-wicket placed. Deep mid-wicket. Excellent delivery on the off-stump line. Taking the first run quickly. And he's off the mark too, with a couple of runs towards deep mid-wicket. They need to get 154 runs in 90 deliveries at the beginning of this innings, with a required rate of 10.27. It's a good start from Akshat. Last ball of the over. Just 4 runs from the first over. Currently, it's 21 degrees in this location, and it's expected to go down to 19 by the end of this match. And it's expected to go even further down to 14 tonight. So it's a chilly winter in Hyderabad. And there's already some dew on the ground. It'll be difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball. Just have to see how these batters will take advantage of that. It's straight down the ground. That should be the first boundary. Dhruv bowling the second over. And Mukesh Gilada gets his first boundary. Slightly shorter in length, played straight to the fielder at square leg. Should be a wide down the leg side. Mukesh wants a change of bat. So there's a slight pause in the game. This one should go to a boundary. Another one pitching outside the leg stump line. This time he connected. Beautiful leg glance. Excellent delivery. Adjusted his line slightly towards the off stump, pitching in mid-line leg and trying to get it towards the off stump. Two overs completed, 14 for no loss. Satyadev into the attack. That's up in the air, but goes past mid-off, and even long on fielder would not be able to do anything because that goes over the boundary rope for a maximum. Beautiful shot. And look at the timing. Drives it through the ground for a single. Oh, that was a quick single. Direct throw may have resulted in a wicket. But it could have been a sharp chance because the fielder aims at a single wicket. Well, the keeper, that could have been close. Excellent delivery. Try to play it on the back foot. No connection from 𝘀𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗏. Did 23 for no loss. One more over to go in the power play. The current run rate is only 7.67. The last over of the power play. And boundary riders are placed at deep mid wicket and deep extra cover. 𝗦𝗫𝗃𝗲 on strike. That's in the air. And over the fielder at mid on. That goes for 4. It was close to the fielder. Not a full follow through of the bat. He knows the fielder is placed at mid on and he wanted to play over the fielder. And he executed it perfectly. 𝗦𝗫𝗃𝗲𝗏, overall 3 boundaries and 1 maximum to him. He moved on to 24 from just 16 deliveries. Shot in full control, powerfully struck. Back-to-back boundaries for Mukesh. Slightly shorter in length. And that races to the boundary. So full toss hit straight to mid-off. Couldn't find the gap on this occasion. In the gap. Boundary number 3 of the over. Thirteen runs from the over so far. One more delivery to go. Excellent delivery outside the off stump. Power play completed. Capital Heroes 36 for no loss. Current run rate is 9 and the required is 10.73. Now Prabdeep into the attack. More members on the boundary line. Deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and deep square leg. Five fielders on the boundary line. Manish on 33 from 21. Clears his front foot. Straight to deep mid wicket. In all these 4.2 overs, DJ Manish get to face only 4 deliveries. Now he's on strike. Pull straight to deep square leg. That should be a boundary. There's only one fielder behind the square, standing at fine leg. And there's a huge gap. Gets into the position very quickly. Full toss. One bounce to the fielder. The umpire wants to check if it's a no ball over the waist height. And that's been given as no ball. So it's a free hit. Down the track. Very well fielded. They have their best fielders on the boundary line on the onside. That's a misfield. Down the track. And the placement is perfect from DJ Manish. A boundary to finish the over. 5 overs completed, 48 for no loss. Satyadev is back into the attack. down the track, but couldn't time it well. Has to settle for single. DJ Manish. And 50 comes up with that single for Capital Heroes in 5.4 overs. Last ball to go. Chip set. There's a fielder in the deep. A couple of runs to DJ Manish. Six overs completed, 53 for no loss. Straight down the ground. A boundary of the first ball. Manan Lunia into the attack, and it was hit hard down the ground over the bowler's head for 4. Misfield by the bowler. It gives him a single, and Mukesh is off the strike. He moves on to 46 from 30 deliveries. On the other end, Manish, 10 of 9. Wide down the leg side. He didn't want to poke it. An extra is an extra. He's glad to take that. Manish. Once again advances. Misfield at long off. And that gives him the second boundary. Second boundary to Manish. And it's a second boundary in the over. And the man to go is DJ Manish. It's clean bowled by Manan Lunia. Has gone for 14 after facing 11 deliveries. A big gap between bat and pad. Capital Heroes 63 for 1 in 6.4 overs. A couple of dots to finish the over. 7 overs completed, 63 for 1. New batter in after the wicket of Manish was Venkatesri Praharsha. He faced last 2 deliveries of the previous over. Now Vignesh comes into bowl the 8th over of this innings. Mukesh plays straight, 1 bounce into the side screen. It's the length is the key. Anything over pitched will be dispatched. And 50 up for Manish Gilada with that boundary. Mukesh Gilada. Now it's 52 from 32 with 8 boundaries and 1 maximum. The strike rate of 162.5. In Mavericks, they need to get a wicket. That is of this man on strike, the skipper. Because he can turn the tables at any stage of the game. Now long off and long on fielders are standing a lot straighter. That's in the air, but didn't carry to the fielder. But he gets a single. Top edge. Keeper takes it. Second wicket falls for Capital Heroes, and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Praharsha is gone without scoring. A simple catch for the keeper. Arun Banswali joins his captain in the middle. Currently, the required run rate is at 11.45. They need 84 runs from 44 deliveries. Things are getting complicated for Capital Heroes. Full toss outside the off stump. Gets a single. And he gives a strike to 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. Shot through covers. His long off fielder has no chance because he's standing a lot straighter. So there's a huge gap between deep extra cover and long off. A boundary to finish the over, 12 runs and a wicket from it. 8 gone, 75 for 2. More 79 runs needed from 42 deliveries, and the players will take a short drinks break. One bounce into the fence. First boundary for Arun Bansali. Manan Lunia is back to bowl his second over, and he's greeted with a boundary. It was slightly shorter in length. Not enough pace on that ball. It's change of sides after 8 overs. And they had enough time to rethink about the strategies, look at the situations. Played straight this time. And only for a single towards long off.
𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 next over.
Manan to Mukesh. Once again, slightly shorter in length. Not full follow through of the bat. Played it through the ground for a couple of runs. Clears fine leg. This is going to be a good over for Capital Heroes. 11 runs from first 4 deliveries. Toss it up. Back-to-back boundaries for Manish Gilada. Beg your pardon, it's Mukesh Gilada. That's a powerfully struck shot. He moves on to 67 from 37 deliveries. Going for the second run. And he gets that second run as well. It's a good over, 17 runs from that over. Capital Heroes 92 for 2 after 9 overs. More 62 runs required from 36 deliveries. Akshat is back to bowl his second over. Single of the first ball, and Mukesh is back on strike. Akshat still making field changes.
बर्थडे पार्टी
That's close, but the impact may be outside the off stump.
pitching outside.
Plays it defensively this time. For the first run very quickly. Very good running between the wickets. That's a direct throw from the deep. Mukesh made his ground. He moves on to 71 from 41. And on the other end, Arun Bansali, 7 from 4. It's a tight over so far. Conceded only 3 runs from 4. Sweeps. Sweeps. Very fine. A boundary towards a deep square leg. Wanted to play a late cut, but no contact with the bat. 10 overs completed, 99 for 2. More 55 runs needed from 30 deliveries. Mighty blow. What a shot that was from Arun Bansali. 100 comes up with that maximum. Picked it up on the back foot. So they go for the second run. Runs, more runs. That may go for four. 4 wides. Capital Heroes is slowly coming back strongly into the match. The required run rate has come down to 10.07. It's pretty well balanced at the moment, this match. In fact, after that 5 wides, the run rate has come down to 9. And that's another boundary towards T fine leg. The fielder dives but could not save the boundary. This is bigger and the biggest 6 of the innings from Arun Bansali. And look at the timing. Beautiful pull shot. He plays that well, very well, in fact. Already got a maximum. The first delivery of this over. This is the second one. And out of nowhere, then the equation changes entirely in 1 over. It's a big over for capital heroes. 6, 2, 5 whites, 4 and 6. Still 2 more to go. So why? That's a no ball. So it's going to be a free hit. Bowler is under pressure. That's a free hit. Even though if there is a nick and caught behind, the batter is safe. Last ball of the over. No full toss towards deep extra cover. It's becoming extremely difficult for the players to field because there's dew on the outfield. Looks like the fielder got injured himself. "26 runs from the previous over. Some assistance for the fielder. 11 overs completed, 125 for 2. And 29 runs required from 24 deliveries. Plays with soft hand. 2 is the call. Comfortable couple of runs for Mukesh. Satyadev bowling his last over. Punches towards the offside. Late cut. Sensible batting from Arun Bhansali. A couple of runs at least. He moves on to 29 from just 12 deliveries. It's 2 boundaries and 2 maximums. Miscued. Have to settle for a single. 7 runs of the over already. Last ball to go. That's hit straight, very high in the air. And that goes for 4. Misfield. He was in very awkward position, the fielder from long off. 12 overs completed, 136 for 2. Now just run a ball is required. 18 runs from 18 deliveries. So wide down the leg side. Krishna Agarwal bowling the 13th over. 17 needed from 18 now. Punched it straight to the fielder at covers. Slower delivery on the pads. Flicks it. Gets a single. Mukesh moves on to 80 from 48. And Arun, 34 from just 14 deliveries with a strike rate of 242.86. Very well kept by the keeper. Excellent effort. And gone. That one didn't bounce much. A full swing of the bat. So the game is not yet over. The drama still continues. Krishna Agarwal back to bowl the 13th over. And out of nowhere, he produces a wicket. And that too, the dangerous batter, Arun Bansali, produced an explosive innings and made the path much easier for his team. He goes for 34 from 16 with 3 boundaries and 2 sixes, a strike rate of 212. He's gone capital heroes 138 for 3 in 12.4 overs. And Vishal Jain replaces him in the middle. Swings big straight away. And with some extra bounce, the ball goes over the stumps. Last ball of the over. Excellent over from Krishna Agarwal, conceded only 2 runs and got a wicket. Now 16 needed from 12. Akshat Patruka to bowl the 14th over, the most important over. Of the innings. 16 needed from 12. Pulls. And boundary towards a deep square leg. Gets a boundary. And again, the equation comes down to 12 from 11. Excellent shot from Mukesh. He moves on to 84. Cuts it, a boundary towards a deep backward point. Back-to-back boundaries for Mukesh. And now the required runs have come down to single digit. Hit it on the back foot, excellent square cut. Eight needed from 10. A slight fumble at long off. And very good running between the wickets. Just looking at each other And Mukesh wanted the strike. He moves on to 90. The highest individual score in this tournament so far. Once again, looking for two. But they'll have to settle for single. Five needed from 8. That goes very high in the air and clears the rope. A maximum to finish the match. And Vishal Jain, who hits the winning shot. The brilliant finish of this match from Capital Heroes. They won this match by 7 wickets. It's a huge total that they had to chase. And one man stands out in the scorecard. The skipper, Mukesh Gilada, 91 from 52 not out. 14 boundaries and 1 maximum. Excellent support from Manish in the beginning and then Arun Bansali in the middle overs. It was an explosive innings from him. 34 from just 16. And at the end, the winning shot was hit by Vishal Jain. Overall, 10 extras have been given, 8 wides and 2 no balls. And in the bowling, Krishna Agarwal, Manan and Vignesh got 1 wicket each. At the end, a convincing win for Capital Heroes. That concludes match number 4 of Area 9 Premier League Season 9.